We are live. Awesome, guys. So here at Gaming and Grand, we got Eric, we got the Corporal, the Colonel, the Kenny. All of the above. So he's bringing his Blood Angels again. Did you change anything up? What do you got?
Nope, same as always. Mephiston, Death Company, Jump Pack, Razor, Chaplain, Librarian Dreadnought, and Devastators.
Awesome. How do you feel about Death Company?
Alright,
what do you got, Eric?
I've got Death Company, wait.
Yeah, what? A mirror match.
Everything's prices. Dire Avengers. I've got 6. These are going to be Shining Spears. I've got Autarch with wings. I've got a Farseer. I've got a Spirit Seer. I've got my Guardians with their weapon platform. I've got a whole bunch of Dark Reapers.
Oh, geez. Nice.
And a Hemlock Fighter.
Sweet, 1250. Alright, awesome, guys. So I'll let you guys go ahead and do the objective cards and the deployment, and I'll get out of your way.
Basically what it does is it stays in there, and then if you get another crit, it and everything range 1 takes 1 damage. If the crit does not go through, so you get the crit and then 1.
Another crit from like a separate attack?
Okay. I think so. I need to pull it up. Oh man. So the crit's still hanging, which you just normally have to get rid of the hits first. Then if the crit's still there, each other ship at range 1.
Oh, I don't like that. That's not nice.
So anything that's surrounding that ship still takes 1.
Ooh, wow.
So it doesn't, but other ships do. But you still get the crit. Then discard this card.
Do I do objective then?
And receive 1 face on them. So yeah.
Invasion.
This might go away, but
for
for
one
1
turn,
turn.
they then take turns to set up 1 objective marker each anywhere in their own deployment zone that is
Yeah.
6 feet
Yeah,
away from
it
the
does all that.
edge. The player immediately wins if they control both objective markers.
So that's the thought
on
process
their
on
opponent's
that.
turn.
So what you have is and then the lightweight frame. Oh yeah, of course, in that.
Do you want like one from there? Or?
Yeah, I'll just grab one of these.
Okay. So lightweight.
I was like, yeah, we get a bold
That's the Kylo Ren one? Or is that, no, that's the Type Silencer.
Yeah, the striker is from Rogue One.
Yeah, okay.
But it came with this.
Alright.
Oh dear. This is how it's gonna be.
So lightweight frame. I guess I'll choose this side.
Yeah, right.
Because the TIE bomber has 2.
Alright,
Here we go.
I have to say, this put a smile on my
Okay,
face.
so you essentially
I
put
love
that
Infinity Wars.
like...
On the bomber.
It doesn't
Oh,
fit.
this is what, Jolie?
It is 2.
Infinity Wars?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, but
Oh, yeah.
primary or if they're
Yeah,
more than 2 dice, I get another.
And that's on top of the range 3.
So tell me about
Yeah.
the ways that...
So if they somehow they're shooting 4 at me
Don't they have
and it's range 3, I would still get the
Yeah,
bonus
so their
for
stratagem,
the range and then
I mean, it
also
sucks because you can put, you have to spend a command point.
Yeah.
But people are like,
That would be
yeah,
going on
it's
that
way
bomber
ridiculous.
either
It's
way.
on the board already.
But it's
It's
like
at
I
the
want
start
to
of your
pump these guys up, or
You take a jump pack infantry unit,
they still get
and
the
you
reroll
take them off the
bonus,
board,
but,
and at the end of your
have
unit, you set them up 9
it's so you can shoot off rockets all
So I
day.
was like, it sucks.
That's
I have to
the
spend a command point for it. It's like, I don't want to do that. But it's like, it just, I never really have them in Deep Strike. But I was actually thinking about bringing in some Sanguinary Guard and Deep Strike first turn, but I'm like, oh, I gotta come in the second turn. Oh, it hurts, man. It hurts feelings. Gosh dang.
Well, I'm gonna be like over here. I can lend you. Well, definitely, yeah. Because I want to get out of his range. I know. I have to choose an action now. If you're planning to try and mill points by lending it up, yeah. So I can do something.
Oh, do we have to set up a objective?
Oh, yeah, what's the objective again?
We just set up 1 objective marker in our deployment zone that is 6 inches from the
Once the
edge.
mission gets... Oh, so there's one in each side.
Yeah.
Is there one in the middle too?
No, it's just in our battlefield edge.
Okay.
And the player that controls both at the end of their turn wins, I think. Oh, I mean, you probably got the objective.
That makes it so I can't even have a shot.
Oh.
You guys doing 1250?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys got the
Yeah,
deployments?
you got a lot more
and,
training space.
Let me see what's your deployment, your objectives.
Well, I've got 6 of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually have the places.
Hey, could you do those on the camera for me real quick?
Do what?
I have a barrel.
Yeah, the objectives so they can see what it is you guys are doing.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah, you were just
Oh.
boxing defenders before, or destroyers, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have some
that's what it was. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking you have.
This
one.
is
It's
silver?
the same amount, yeah.
You can.
Well, we can definitely kill the shuttle.
I'd say we got 2 turns, 3 turns.
Oh, do I tell them the objective?
We're just kind of,
you're right.
just chasing us around.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see those ones. I didn't know it was running still. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
good.
I'm
Sorry,
always
folks.
thinking, let's do this.
So our deployment
We're gonna bring in
is
five.
that.
Yeah.
Our objective is invasion. So pretty much, we have to control both objectives at the end of our turn, one in each deployment zone. Let the games begin.
Just being right in the
I'm
middle
glad I
of
got to
the
walk
rock
up
and
to see
wait for
that.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be like, what?
Alright, I've got my objective over there.
Ooh.
Well, I guess Scott, you might be able to kill it.
Right.
Go for point.
They may have to be on the ground floor. I don't know if it says in the thing or not. It might say in the little packet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to shoot.
You know the 2-page sets of rules.
Yeah.
Let's do ground floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like the red dot walk over and then you can't capture it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I didn't circle it. Okay. If you want him to kill,
You can have
Oh, yeah.
his flying dreadnought.
I wasn't saying he can go first, I'll go for the kill and I could,
yeah, shoot it.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty cool photo right there.
4 dice.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
I could have a sucky roll.
And that one has Messi.
You might. Yeah, no focus. So I miss and I get 2
Alright, we start occupying the Tower of Terror
who's
here.
BB?
But
Tower,
he has a defense roll option.
Oh.
It's not that anymore. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh my god, no. Oh, it is?
Yeah, they took the Tower of Terror and they turned it into the Guardians ride.
Homeboy.
I've got my Guardians over there.
Oh, shredder range only, right? I don't think I have a full 3 shot.
Alright, we do have a shot.
I don't know if they did it at both or
Oh, what
just
did,
at
what did the sub do?
Disneyland.
Cause I could use a focus for.
Oh, shit, forgot about him.
Sorry, Lon.
We need to figure that out. Okay. After I moved, it was his turn, I guess? Yeah. Or, he would be shot at by 1. We know he's reinforcing his shields on the front. Well, he was. But we've been talking about trying to get back. Getting shields, but he takes his action to, let's do that. Let's say he takes his action, he burns up all his energy. Oh, I know, you wanna do your other thing. So what did you want him to do?
Well, let's see if I can do my primary.
Well, hang on, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember playing this in the Bears and we always have weird
It is what's offset,
Yeah.
so.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
like,
alright,
this unit died, okay, you're king.
yeah, I was like, alright, this paper towel is
Yeah.
This thing's
This
gonna
is a
take a
forest.
shot from 2 ties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had the
Full
weirdest
range
trade.
one.
It's like, what do we have on hand?
Yeah, I was like, why is this happening?
This one can't.
Oh, I remember the one that was really cool. It was like we had to take a shot for every time your
Yeah,
enemy
shield
would score an objective point.
Yeah,
So every time they get a point, you gotta take a shot. You're like, God dang it! It's like you're suffering for this.
Well, the reinforced stays, right?
Oh, so you okay.
So it takes 2 of 8?
I will put.
Oh, yeah, it's a reinforced.
Yeah, so he'll get reinforced, so that's his action.
We,
If 1 or 2
for,
gets in, that's.
bachelor party, we played Drunk Quest and then played 40K.
You said
So,
Drunk Quest?
yeah, it's like Munchkin but with drinking.
Yeah.
Never played that. Yeah, but so like our 40K game was a little loose. I'm pretty sure the rules are not that tight, but
I can
it was
use
fun.
Target, I just go
So
full
we're like,
range.
yeah, we're like, we gotta do this again.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
If he just needs 1, you have focus, right?
I do.
Yeah, but you know, you're like,
That's
oh,
the
three
break,
tough
that's
three,
the shot.
5 up save. I can deal with this.
Yeah.
You see that all over again.
Well, what do you guys think?
going the right way.
Is that what is that? Deep strike?
If you hit one of those,
So I gotta look at
So,
the
hey,
camera.
Well, no, it prevents them from getting alphas.
Yeah.
100% of the time I do it.
Speaking of, have you seen the Webway Gate thing or whatever? It was so I guess they previewed it for the upcoming White Dwarf, but it's a train piece, but we don't know what it does yet.
Oh shoot.
The only thing is like
Yeah, then it's got a shot. I'm
there was like
gonna-
a
I'm gonna
French
go for the
leak.
shuttle,
They were saying
and
like
give me the target lock.
it may function to similarly how
Just to be sure.
monoliths work, and that like you can bring
So
in
I'll
units
go
from it, and when it
regular.
dies, you can pay CP to bring in the final unit.
That's cool.
But
And
I
target
would
lock.
like to see some of that, because they've got tons of terrain for like.
There you go.
Stuff.
It is toast no matter what.
let's see if they've got pictures.
So when we get to that,
That's a special.
Everybody is
What?
covered.
oh, you know what I just realized? Remember all those guys are in there? I forgot that they had +1 cover. Remember you were like -1 and I was like rolling 4 ups and all, oh my
I
god.
don't think no, because like not everything I shot at them was like AP nothing.
Oh, I just forgot the +1. Okay.
Yeah, like at least it does have a net effect.
Yeah, if you could bring that guy around. I can bomb our ship again and then take out all those guys.
It can take it.
Yeah.
It can take it. It's only one internal. Unless it's a crit on the internet.
Oh,
If
down.
you're gonna change your
Power.
the transporter.
Nothing? And nothing. So 1 hit and a and a crit. Oh no, shield.
One more time.
Sweet.
They're still holding.
That was a good choice. Alright. Now what?
Yeah. Get everybody out of this front arc.
Yeah,
Getting rid of the nose. That was a lot of firepower.
that's not better. There we go.
So you take a sharp 2, get back into the fray.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, the Wraith Knight's already like, yeah,
2 more what?
it's super tall.
It's a big webway.
Yeah. That was good reaction, like that's
He doesn't
really
get
large.
much more.
Well, he took his then off, yeah. He always gets one.
Yeah, there. I see you
Two more. He used his focus. Yeah. Way the hell down here. Continue with all their focuses. My spirits.
Yeah, those all good stuff.
Oh, they're over there. I'm looking over here. Like, finally, they're over there. Here. What do we need? Like, God, they're gonna be in my face again.
Yeah, I put a line over here.
Oh, let's.
The dice.
He's gonna be chasing.
There's more backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Look up this way. You need to go
You're like, where's the most corner I can go?
Yeah.
Look at that.
run away and let him chase me.
Well, I need to make sure that the bone's gonna go straight, like,
Yeah.
right in
Yeah.
the corner.
I remember those.
We're I can't remember. We are playing with we're playing with the beta rules, right?
I could even go forward. Just
For Deep Strike.
And I'll do
Yeah.
2 that way.
Yeah.
or whatever you call it. Corsair or.
Yeah, because they have to be in your
Special
deployment.
K.
Turn. You said turn
Yeah,
1.
turn 1.
Like if you deep strike turn 1, they have to be in your deployment.
They have to go into your deployment, yeah.
Unless you just wait for what turn 2.
Yeah. Or but if you start on the board, like with your Wings of Sangrenus or whatever, they
Yeah.
can deep strike like normal. Regardless, they can't move after they deep strike.
Okay. So play with the tides.
No more shenanigans.
I'm doing a sharp 2 that way.
And I'd be like,
Maybe. Depends on where the tides go.
you know, wings of fire or descent of
Still
angel.
charge. Yeah.
Well, if they get hung up, then that's 2 right there.
I forget what the rule, somebody came up with a, how are you going, you know, so they don't get punched. Yeah, they kinda have to.
Okay.
They either move them.
Oh, they got that weapon platform, right?
They tend to turn after, they tend to get hung up on there, but yeah. They should be treating.
The LR just shoot weird stuff.
Yeah, they really. Anything that looks skinny and like a vegan.
Looks like because all the most Eldar weaponry is like shuriken,
Yeah,
and then Dark Eldar is splinters. They're like little crystal shards.
8, yeah.
Last two. Yeah. Yeah. This is why.
They're holding down that building again. It was a good spot for them.
It's a really good spot.
They were the bane of my entire last game.
Oh my god, yeah, I was like,
I think they killed something every round.
yeah, they blew up your thing. I was like, oh, just get away from me. There's no need for this.
Pursuing my opponent, closing in on target.
Alright, are you done, bro?
Yeah, that's all I said. Of course, they're gonna be in that little corner.
Right side, Marker there, we'll put the Avatar here.
Which mission you guys playing?
It's invasion. So each one of us have an objective. The player who controls both at the end of the turn wins. Which I think might be harder, given that there's a lot of space, a lot of ground cover, with a lot of dudes, with a lot of motions.
Well, at least you can move stuff.
I have a feeling he's just gonna like.
It's got the speed.
Yeah.
You got missile launchers on this guy?
All of them, yeah.
Alright. I think this is slightly out of range.
Dang it, no! No, that's not what
He's retreating, I'm retreating.
Using my flitter cycle.
Flipper cycles. Oh my god, they're invisible.
They haven't perfected the technology that works on bikes yet. But
Yeah.
for the pilots, yeah. The pilots work great.
Make sure annihilated turn off that. Alright, cool. I have a little extra space, but I'll fit it.
Yeah. I can't even see them. Yeah, I can't. It's like, I see like a whole bunch of crap. It's like, that's a lot of damage, sir.
Wow, right, no life.
Use that time to roll off.
Chucklehead over there.
Hearts pounding, hearts pounding, hearts pounding.
Oh.
No!
Oh my god. Oh wait, no, now?
Oh, I can seize it. Do you think this might be it?
I have no idea.
Hey, you finally got to go first.
Yeah, guess what you were saying? This is why I never go first.
I
Never go first.
I mean, you didn't go. I mean, I seized the initiative from you then. In our game. I seized it from you in our game. We were like so excited.
Like, I got it. Oh.
Now you're actually going first.
I've done what I
won.
This is
I
my
have-
secret win condition.
I have succeeded in my journey. I have found enlightenment.
I can finally move on.
Yeah, I can finally go continue.
Oh, good job, dude. Yeah.
You can dance if you want to.
Oh. You wanna clarify? Yeah, I don't know, I don't even make it. He's there, he's either facing that way or this.
I don't know why that gun looks like something from Star Wars.
Like one of the turrets on Hoth or something.
Yeah, this is like
Follow like these.
I missed those guys. Are they even in Legion?
No, 'cause they don't have any like fortifications or
Oh,
anything yet.
okay. Those would be cool. Can you imagine doing a scenario battle?
And they could always add it later.
Yeah,
Legion's still super new.
yeah.
Yeah.
They literally just got their first new wave of stuff, and only one of the two things came out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so terrain could come out in the future.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Alright, like Ted hosting games like that. I need cool like Imperials, Rebels. Imperials get AT-ATs, all that.
Oh man, they'd be so big though. Yeah,
They're
you
huge.
Have you seen how big the
ATST's already like.
Yeah.
They're like this big, so
They
they're
look
gonna be like
amazing.
huge.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sold me on the game. I'm like, they look so cool.
Yeah. I was like telling somebody, if you watch Ready Player One, can you imagine putting on goggles and being in the league, and then you're literally like your warlord, and you're just like, wow, that'd be so cool, right? I would totally too. I would be like, you know what? Have my business. Take it all. I'm like, holy crap. See your guys jump pack, and then things sprout out when it's dying. Like, that's your car, anything?
Chocolate's World's in the game.
Yeah, it's in the game.
need somebody with psychic abilities.
You actually got a shot of the energy.
What do we got here? That company?
Oh, yeah. Big blow.
I think you could say that effectively about everything.
Do you have any that company?
Actually, this is like the only unit that's not that company. But it's the energy.
They deal death.
They do have to deal with that.
Where's your psychic?
One in there and there's one over here.
He's in the transport?
Yeah, he's in the transport today. He's useless as now.
Cannot deny my first.
Yeah, I know. He died me.
Time comes, he'll spend one energy.
Wish you could just pop his head out of the hatch though.
No.
Oh man, he was so OP though in 6. Train 6 and gaze. Who's a psyker? Let's do a showdown. Like what? 24 inches. Guess what? You lost no psychic ability. Yeah. Thunderhammers. And an Infernus pistol. Oh jeez. I'll go with something else.
In 5th, I had the one. There's like a. I guess it was before relics, but it was like a dark elder kind of like relic. It was like a one off. It was like a shatter shard, and it was a flamer template. And then anything that got hit in the flamer, like automatically got hit, and then you do a toughness test. And if it fails the toughness test, it's gone. Like regardless of what it was.
Yeah.
So it's like he's on like Terminators and stuff. And they're like tough 4. All right. If I roll a 5 or 6, you're out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have vectors afterwards.
Isn't that Dread Z character?
He is. He is a character.
We've got 10 wounds, or
Lagrange do not have 8.
okay, so he can.
Toughness 7 though, yeah.
So he can definitely hide behind things. He's OFP over here, like.
I know, I was like, gee,
Let's stab it.
I was like, I only have 3 attacks. It's like nothing he can really do. And it's like,
Yeah, it's enough.
yeah. With a snap of my swish of my flick.
What?
I don't know. It's like one of those Spider-Man cartoons. The guy who's like, with a snap of my fingers, swish of my something.
It's up there.
I know. Yeah. I was like, what am I saying?
The Autark doesn't like it here. He's leaving. Bye.
No! Come back!
Because he has wings. What a jerk.
Just see a little feather coming out. Deuces.
Alright, sorry guys.
So,
It's okay. I moved over there.
We had several kind of hints.
I've been like this for like a long time. Even when I'm at work and I'm in like hotels, patrolling, somebody's like, Casey! I'm like, yeah. It's like,
I don't remember if you cross an obstacle or not.
yeah, it does everything.
You can't tell me.
The AI does everything possible not to.
There's no way.
Okay, so he K turn, so he takes a stress.
But that's against the you get to do the K turn. But in the game, I do it like this. If you want to do a K turn.
If you do a K turn through a rock, you lose your actions and you take a stress.
But you do make the turn.
Yes.
Okay, so he makes the
They
turn.
understand me.
What's that from?
Gets an action because of
Thunder.
his ability.
Oh,
yeah,
so we
sorry.
decided if we want to do a bomb or something at one time.
That's where you are. So we're waiting for your action.
Yeah,
we know what you want.
No, I mean, I just moved over there. No, I was next to. Oh, yeah, what I'm saying though is that when I drop a bomber, it's probably not good.
Oh, they're here.
Movement back.
That's all
I think I drop a bomb.
Or the reverse.
Yeah, do a 2 bank and then a 2.
It's my birthday!
Yeah. They will probably win that.
I'm not denying it.
Yeah. It's like, hey
That's why I
guys,
put everybody in cover.
it's a great revolution, and it's a draw.
You get a blast.
Let's
But
go
it
out
only
every
hit
time I
one.
fight.
Why are we fighting? You won't. You put me back.
Oh my god. Here they go.
I was just
What?
thinking.
What are you
if you're
doing?
taking all 3 of them.
No!
Well, you hit some and
That's
then
not
a bomb
fair.
I can't. So what's the question here?
I'm not that fast.
I thought, didn't they have like the 12 and they can
They
advance
can.
6?
They can go 16 and 6
Still
and
get the
then.
base.
Charge?
Yeah.
Charge without Samhain, which I'm not.
Oh right, yeah. That's because you
So
terrible.
maximum.
No, so it's a specific Craftworld, and you didn't take them as a Craftworld, so you can't use that stratagem.
So
Wow.
I could only, if you had me right here, I could charge you. But you're one and
So he
so.
actually
Okay.
gets a.
It's a good
That's
thing that
a
was
long
the edge of
charge,
the board.
though.
Yeah,
That's a real long charge.
Oh, just declare a
I
wall.
wasn't there. You were over.
Alright, I think my move is done. Let's do psychic shenanigans.
I would
Do
go
it.
sit right there. Yeah, he would have.
Psychic shenanigans
Games number 1. I'm going
Okay,
Spirit
so
Series
leave it- oh, it gets-
Skills Reapers.
Okay.
7 goes on.
That gives them like a +1 cover.
They're -1 to hit. Starts with their existing -1 hit.
Oh, good.
I don't like it.
So do they, will they have the -1 to hit because they moved, or do they ignore that because they always hit on a 3?
Always in on 3.
Man, that
Okay,
sucks.
the shell, that's the.
They inflicted it on themselves.
They are.
I'll go with the target lock now.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's better, but
Yeah, I think I'll shoot.
Don't you get target
lock?
I could take them, but I don't. I'm more of a shoot things close.
Love each other.
I'm more of a short to medium range kind of
That's
guy.
not a separate.
What?
Or-
What was the final score in your match?
Okay, so that was
We do it.
Eric,
Can
can
you
you
try
cast
that
one?
in line?
Yeah, the only,
Come forward.
What?
Trying to not go.
You went off on a 5?
I'm pulling up right now. Yeah.
one of our stresses, but that's.
I think I got 7.
Okay.
Here we go.
I will, and then I can only count 1. Let's go ahead and try it.
I win 3.5.
What is it, a red
We
moon?
can dance if we
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I just.
And then he got first blood on my floor.
He'll spend 1 energy.
62?
Okay.
Yeah, I had 2. Not that
He
great.
still got first and last. Like, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna, you know, there's not many other points to be had.
I know.
If you killed Cat Lady, you would have been 6-3.
I know.
I have,
Alright, so
yeah,
that's
I'm
all I
hoping
got
to
for Psychic, because he did
see if I
his
can
out
bring,
range, and he did his
something for
Okay.
assistance needs.
So now, 2 things. We're going to, you can use.
I'm not gonna burn that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got his free done.
Yeah. Well, in range.
Or I can hit transport. Oh my god.
Is that in range?
48 inches.
That's a wasted shot.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
need to
okay.
get
I thought you were looking for the hemlock. I was like, that's like.
Figure out the best place to be shot.
My torpedoes ready.
Well, we'll have more in the,
Okay.
Well, that would be nice.
I'm sorry, you're hemlocking it too.
Okay.
These guys shoot. He fires
2d3.
Oh.
Yeah. Section.
So we got 4 total. And they all hit. And their strength 12.
Whoa.
They're really good.
Dang.
That's a really good flyer.
So 4 wounds.
But the other guy can.
At minus.
Four.
Oh my god.
And
So you have,
3 damage.
but you have 6 up because of cover.
Might have just put shields up that and torn them off. Yeah.
You saved one.
3? 3 done.
Sergeant, you're not used to me.
Well, that's
0 in trials
instead
You
of
have not yet.
like
A
4
point.
mission.
Okay. Well,
Alright. We only have 1. Very nice. That's the one
I
thing.
think it's close enough to get the -2 morale and have them fly off the board.
Oh man, what's the range on that?
He didn't blow us away.
Ooh.
Call us
It's
around.
not that far bad.
No, that's still pretty big though.
Shuriken cannon firing at the 2 guys up there. 3 shots, 3 trees. -2 1s.
I got
And then 1 wound and no.
It's happening all over again. I don't know what it is.
It's not my fault this time.
I can't stop it.
It's not my fault.
It is all over. It's gonna make a model with like a mic. Just sing happiness.
He's done. He's like drop.
Huh?
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
where should I go 1?
Just make him carry like a jukebox.
Just, yeah, on one shoulder.
He should curve then. Well, he still got a 2
I'm
barrel,
going.
right?
I can't see a lot.
Yeah. He's not doing his cloaking thing now? No, he cloaks. Yeah. So he cloaks right now. He can do his thing again. He ran
I think I brought Ted's dice. Wow.
Freaking out, man. So I'm gonna shoot 7 into this, 2 into that, and 10 points into that.
Whoa. Okay.
So when we put this launcher first, it's gonna shoot 10 times.
Wow. Kind of.
God, I hate that thing. It's so good.
It's
I hate
the
it.
Dark Reaver?
Yeah, it's the X-Arch, so he's like, you have to pay for their sergeant, and he can get that weapon, and it doesn't need line of sight, but it's like, really good.
Yeah.
But which one for like 55 cents?
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a cheap, because you have to upgrade twice to get it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
3's the hit for the 1.
I know you won't be in front of me this time.
And then it's only strength 4, so 4 is the
Alright.
only 2.
Okay. Okay, buddy. You have 3 up, but you're in cover.
Minus 2.
So
We're
4
back
up.
to
4 up.
4 up.
Yeah, because you
minus
get 3,
4.
go to 2 up, and then basically up to 4.
Oh, I thought I was moving. That's not moving at all. It just worked in.
He rocket jumps.
Yeah. Yo. Fortnite. He lives a good life.
The 2 regular launchers into the Death Company, 4 shots, D3s, and then strength 5. 2 minus 3.
Right, because it's like the 2 profiles, like one's like 2 shots, and they're...
Yeah, I fired the 2 shot one for that.
Yeah.
And then how many damage? 2 damage?
Yeah, the 2 damage.
They don't get any bonus for, like, they, or I should say, there's no penalty for them moving, and there's no bonus for them staying still, is there?
Correct. So their accuracy cannot be modified
Yeah.
at all. So,
So good.
I mean, not that they could to bring it down to 2+, but for some things, like, oh, it's +1 ballistic skill, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Alright, and then the 7 shots into the transport. Okay. And I'm going into tank profile this time, so.
Oh.
Only 7, 3, 1!
Oh my.
And strength 8, D7? Yeah. 3, 6, 4? 4 at minus 2.
3 up. 4 up. And they're 2 damage each.
Yeah, let me just confirm. Thank you. Not pointing at me. I don't remember firing that, so what was that? Yeah, 18 minus 2, 3 flat.
3 flat damage.
Oh boy.
So I saved 2. So 6 go 3. And 5 left. Ugh.
Enough for a bracket.
Yeah, that's a good bracket.
So they're out of range, they've shot. Out of range, out of range.
Warping in.
I'm up.
Right in front of me.
You got that?
Range 1, I think.
Well, consider. That's fine. Do my shit. Yeah.
I made little tokens for my second power.
But it's nice, nice. Yeah, we were talking about that. That's cool. Do you 3D print them?
No, I just took the transfers and stuck them on.
Oh,
Cool. Super easy.
that's a good
I
idea.
wasn't sure if where is this? We're the island of mystery toy.
He does not get an extra.
Okay.
Why?
Override.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget me.
Now skip action, solution, or selection.
It's now the pack's open.
Yeah.
He does get an action. He can't shoot.
Somebody hit the trunk early.
Yeah, target.
We're just getting ready to go.
Pings all over the mountains. Too far away from home.
So I got kind of dumb on my deployment.
No.
I need to keep that autark with the bikes.
It
on
should
the
get.
other field.
Well,
That's why he jumped up in the air. At least he can do that.
Yeah, look, it's.
I love my bike out top, but you know, his bubble is decent, but it's still, you know, a bubble.
Range 1.
Say again?
What's range?
Range 1.
For his movement, or it's a bike standard, so 16 with the
So I'll
big
definitely
advanced extra 6 automatic.
But you go first. What did you do?
You should say elder bike standard, because Reavers are
You
movement.
might actually take a hit.
And they can, I think they get auto 6 on their advanced too.
What's their save?
4 up.
If you got
2
strike
wins.
hit, homie's dead.
Well, all the bikes are 2 wins.
And it's still C4.
Yeah.
So it's just a flat out better version of a Wind Rider.
But they only have, they have a splinter
That
rifle
should
for
type,
most of them.
1, 2.
So it's like the rapid fire 1 at 12 inches or 24 inch range. So yeah. So like at so one shot at 24, two shots at 12.
Plus damage output then.
Yeah. But you can do for every 3, you can take a special weapon and a special, I guess, warrior.
I'm gonna spend a command point.
And if it doesn't hit, I can shred. And
Yeah,
turn
I'm
off,
gonna
so
spend a
I'll
command
take
point.
focus since I already have it.
These guys go up in like a deep strike.
I'm going for the kill.
And in my movement, I stood them up 9 inches, but these are the last guys.
I get my 4 feet.
I want to go.
I can actually do it. But he's probably.
So that's like there's some really gross things you can do with them. Like if you just run them as red grief obsession, they can advance and still charge. So they go there, 18, 24 inches, and then can still charge. And they get rerolls to charge.
So actually, he probably do the same thing as before.
And then
We're reinforcing the back.
it's the eviscerating stratagem or eviscerating flyby stratagem.
Or do we wanna have him
So
bring
you can do if they fly over something, you can spend like 1
I
TP, and then
shield.
for every model that goes over something,
You got that?
roll a die on a 6, it's a mortal wound. If it's versus infantry, it's a 5-up. You'd be like, and then they have so their warrior's pretty cool. They can only take blasters or heat lances, which is like basically like dark light or melter type weapons. But their warriors, like for every 3 you can take one of these things that when you charge in on a 4-up you do a mortal wound. So
I don't know if it's going to hit by a bomb or not.
yeah. Shenanigans.
Let's go to the cycle. Yeah. I'm gonna cast. Let's go with Shield of Sanguinus on him. It just causes him to have a 5-up symbol.
Alright. Range check. Who
Okay.
gets it?
We can
Denied it that hard.
see this one. Wings of Sanguinus, needing a 5.
What about the...
Got it.
Don't do it. Oh, good. Yep.
I hate them.
Damage engine.
This is why.
So.
At the same time, your dreadnought just casts spells.
I'll fix that engine.
Okay.
We don't need to fix that engine right now.
Oh man,
Alright.
that would have gone off. The dreadnought could have charged your flag.
You did last time.
I know, right?
Well, that's what I would do. I would immediately move. I'm like, these
Yeah.
dice hate me today. I don't know what I did to you.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Damage engine.
Oh, excuse me. Shooting 12 shots.
100 rights or less. That's good.
Okay. And then type?
Into this guy.
Oh.
You're not within 12, so you're -1, right? So just yeah, but
-1 and then
Minus one because I moved.
you're talking about for the dreadnought or?
No, because I'm shooting him.
Oh,
but-
sorry, I had no idea what you're shooting. Just
Yeah,
basically
so I'm
going.
-1 for moving.
But it's actually going to be at -3, isn't it?
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
because he's Alatok too.
Okay, so...
One hit.
You guys decide Rochambeau or whoever wants to like try to kill that guy.
-1.
Well, I have the best shot at it. So I guess I'll go. I get 2 dice.
Storm bolters.
Well, who got this?
Oh my god, 1 hit.
What?
Who got this? I'll go up at 4.
Nothing.
I know, I said who got the shot. I knew it. Who's got the shot?
Now this part actually might be a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do. That's like kind of weak, but it's really funny.
That's an elite.
Big 4, 5. So that's
Well,
5.
you have a range shot. I have a...
I can't even be mad right now.
So you can kill this title here.
Everything I don't like about the hemlock, you have to get so damn
Yeah,
close.
no, it's a
Yeah.
constellation.
That's one of the reasons I stopped running because I wanted a ranged
I just
anti-tank,
think-
or really an anti-tank option. You're like, it kills something and then dies.
Oh my god, of course you keep. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Target lock?
What are you rolling right now?
This is the D3 automatic hand flame rush into them.
He can't evade.
And then toughness 7, so 6s.
Well, wait,
Oh,
how?
D6, okay.
He has
Uh,
a thing.
So the evade, we can get rid of
What EP?
They can't just amplifier.
So one gets through it.
Crack grenade. So that? Mine is 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need that.
Minus one. It's not heavy, right?
No, it's just a crack grenade.
So it should be just minus one.
Okay. Hit and then 2/6, so new game.
Wounds, so
At -1.
it's total 4 or? Okay, 1.
Oh, and you're 2 up there?
2.
Okay, so D3 damage. 2/1. And then he's gonna shoot his Infernus pistol. Hits on a 3, -1.
Or else you get a victory. I needed you to
Yeah, taking that guy out is, yeah.
12 shots. Then he's gonna shoot with the flyer.
I mean, I don't need to hog all the points, but I mean, that was,
Needing
it was a
a
dead
3
turn still.
wounds at -4.
Yeah, I can't do that.
D6.
Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta fix something. Killing pain on this thing.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Alright,
One more
so
thing,
you,
right?
Cause I had.
Yeah, this is damage.
That's D6, so that's 3 damage on
3
that one.
damage.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
So
3 feel no pain.
I know, but I gotta do the other one.
Yeah,
Ah,
and then there was like
We
two other ones, because like 2 went through.
Well, he's down to 6. So
Okay.
I've got 6 total.
Yeah.
yeah.
damn it, who's still doing that?
Yeah. Wow.
It's technically like one of the most durable things.
It's like one of the most durable things ever.
Nothing?
Oh, that song stuck in my head. Oh my god.
Who could start that? Well, we already know they're just found 9. Right?
So the forward reinforcement goes away.
Oh,
He was gonna be facing a lot of bullets.
sucks. I'm gonna charge.
Reinforcements again.
Yeah, sorry. Start with, yeah.
The chaplain.
Yeah.
Chaplain's gonna charge into him. He has the angel's wings, so he rerolls his
Don't
charge.
those guns do 2 damage each though?
Which one?
The guns in the thing?
I'm out of the fight, so it's you guys.
Yeah, don't you think it's not wise to charge the character
It's,
first?
no, he
But I
doesn't
don't
know
need
Overwatch.
Or I can
Oh,
do a 3.
Yeah, that's why I think start with him.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking like, geez, dude, you're just using guns to get blown up.
I swear I wasn't giving bad advice.
That's all.
Try to get close enough to hit.
Yeah, so maybe lazy 3?
I could reroll that. Would it be wise to reroll that?
Could you make it?
I think so.
Okay.
At a 5?
Well, the tight's a
Puts
stretch
me in an
mark.
inch, yeah.
One height.
I wouldn't. Because
Yeah.
he just needs to make it. If he fails and then like the rest of the squad has to charge, they're gonna get killed.
Right.
Like badly.
Or you can do a 2
Because it's an
that way.
auto hit weapon.
Yeah, and then the rest of the guys are gonna charge him.
Which sucks, cause like friggin' R2 should be.
Whoa!
That's right. R2, what's wrong with you?
Oh!
Yeah. One lazy one.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh. How far? Oh, that's close.
Oh, shoot.
You can almost end up consolidating back into the Guardians.
That's what I'm like trying to do.
Almost.
Almost. No.
Yeah.
Almost.
So,
I'll take your advice.
Well, actually,
lazy 3?
over here. No! Doesn't work! Does not work, sir!
I don't think any ties will be able to get close to me for me if he doesn't bomb off.
It's funny how strong fat guys can charge fires now.
I mean, I could if I had some physical wonder.
plane, and all of a sudden these dudes just come out of nowhere. And look
What did,
They're like hanging on the wings, hitting it with their hammers.
so
I'm
it was,
gonna put another command point to do a 3 die 6 charge over here. And I'm gonna charge your Shining Spears as my primary.
Alright. Kill him.
And then I'm also... Should I charge the dagger?
I'm not killing a single model for the Chinese spears.
Oh.
I would say no, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna charge because that
what
Overwatch
did,
is
so
ridiculous.
speaking of, so I was reading something and somebody was saying like they're running math hammers for the Drukari.
Not even close. Wait.
6? Nope.
No, because you need at least a
7,
9. You need a 9.
If you start at 9, you need to get like face.
Yeah. Well, no, you need to get with an inch.
I know, but
You need a
I'm
3+.
gonna-
You start just beyond 9, so you're at 9.1. So you roll a 9, you're 0.1 away.
And then 5 up to get my command point back.
No!
I'm gonna spend a reroll.
Because you have to be more than 9 inches away.
If you start at 9, you have to get 10.
No.
No, because you have to end with an inch. And all it states is you have to be more than 9 inches away, so that's like you just have to be slightly more. And if you're more than 9 inches away, then that means that you're
They were going the other way.
Yeah, if you're deep striking, it's a 9-inch charge, because you have to end with an inch.
Yeah.
So.
If you were actually at 9 inches, you need an 8, but you have to be
More.
Yeah.
What's going on over here?
I just spent a command point to reroll this. I got it back, and guess what? It turned out to be another one. Well, boys and girls, this day is not looking right. Oh!
So somebody was saying, like, they're running through all the different math, and they're like, you know, for the whole Drukhari codex, the best thing versus flyers is actually Hellions, which is really weird, for melee. Yeah, because like they just had the right combination of stuff for it. And they're like, just think about the visual. It's like a bunch of drug-crazy guys on skyboards, like stabbing at a plane. And they're like, no, that's actually perfect.
I
Like,
love that. It's like Mad Max.
yeah, there's like a bunch of guys like, ah, like.
Let's start with Mr. Chad.
You don't have a bomb.
I think they
The
actually.
blades, they have do damage now, right?
Yeah. So no AP but 2
Before we
damage.
roll that stuff, or actually we can probably do it at the same time. These
Flyers
guys charge
typically
the
don't have
spears
the
or
greatest
defenders?
No, the spears.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's like a 3 or 4
usually.
usually.
Charge.
I know, go ahead. Do it. I can't believe this. This is not my day. Not my day. Not my day, shenanigans.
Alright.
3.
These two are -3.
Oh my god. 6s. Nope. And then how many damage did they do?
1.
Oh, 1. Nope. Nope. And then 1. Good. So 2 die.
They're like, oh,
I will
we
shoot
failed.
you,
I killed something.
and you.
Does he have a shot or no shot?
They're useless against you.
Barrel roll.
So it's actually going to be, Chaplain's going to go ahead and take a swing, hitting on 2, 3 rolls.
Yeah.
All hit. And then toughness is.
Well, where did you go?
So.
Oh, okay. You might be able to try
5. So we need 5. -1 because of
No,
red
range.
thirst.
Do you reroll all your hits for that group now?
Yeah, because he's within 6 inches, yeah.
I was gonna spend a point.
3 -1.
Okay, bomb you to be a dick, but.
Ooh,
Yeah,
and
killing this thing.
2 damage each. So that's
Alright.
4.
Okay, doing that, then I will
target lock. 1, 2, 3.
3, 3.
Okay.
You're gonna die, buddy.
Yeah, you should torp him. Overkill.
Yeah, well,
You only need 1, but.
they'll pay you to bring them home.
Yeah.
6 thunder camp.
They're all -1 there.
Yeah, so it's 4 rerolling. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Sorry. What do you want me to do?
You can keep your roll, whatever.
Yeah.
You spend the CP
Spend
or
2
2.
points to give another -1 to hit on green.
Another -1?
I was kinda hoping that it would go 5.
Yeah.
Only reroll the 2. Because you're only reroll the 2 because of the way the modifiers work. They're applied after rerolls. So the 3s and 4s are technically hits, and then you apply the
Well, you're,
modifier
is it
after.
reroll 1s or is it reroll misses?
No,
Reroll
reroll all
everything.
misses.
So
Okay.
you would only
Yeah.
reroll the 2.
Yeah.
The 3s and 4s that you had there, you wouldn't be able to reroll. So you only get to reroll the 1 die.
Yeah, this is where, it's because like you said, rerolls kick in before modifiers.
So essentially, you roll the dice, and they're hits, and you see how many hit, and then you see, then you re-roll any natural misses. So in that case, it would be a 2. And then after you've resolved all the re-rolls, then you apply the modifier.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to re-roll those 3s
Yeah.
and 4s. So there was the 1, 2 in there, so you'd be able to re-roll.
Because
that.
they would be, like, they'd
They
be
were-
a 3 or 4, but then they'd be minus.
-1 for the Thunderhammer, and then -1 for his ability,
Yeah.
which is apply after the re-rolls.
So should I re-roll it then after and then apply that?
Yeah.
No, you just re-roll the one die because there's 1, 2 in there. So you have 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits.
So then
So
4
2
of them
hits.
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then 4 of them missed.
That doesn't make sense.
That's the way GW made.
If it went the other way and you did modifiers before rerolls, it would act negative modifiers would actually make rerolls better.
So even though he re-rolled missed hits, that doesn't.
Well, it's because they're the way they made it work is they're technically hits until you apply the modifier. So basically you roll as if there is no modifier, and then you re-roll as if there's no modifier, and then after all the re-rolls are done, then you apply it. So you remove all the ones that would then not be hits.
So you can think of it just inherent with like thunder hammers. So like normally you need a 3, but you say you need a 4, but realistically what you're doing is you're needing 4s, which then become 3s, which is your weapon skill.
Yeah. So then I just need 3s then, right?
Right. Well, but so you get -2 in this case. So you roll. So you roll
I
whatever.
would roll, and then whatever is a 5 is a hit.
Right. But anything less than 3 can't be re-rolled.
To make it,
Oh.
the most simple way to do this is roll normally,
Yeah.
re-rolls normally, and then it adjusts everything again.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It is.
So.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
2s?
Like if it worked the other way around, modifiers
2
would be
minus
very
3.
impactful.
No, it would actually. Well, like I said, it'd make it worse because you would.
Yeah, that makes it so much worse and complicated.
Because then it'd be like I re-roll like 6. If we did the
That
other way,
makes
like,
things so
yeah,
much
it's actually be
complicated.
re-rolling more now.
So
things like
Yeah.
you know,
Yay!
I can't hit him. Even though I can.
And like you
Yeah,
go through all that
it
trouble.
would pretty much make modifiers like worthless.
yeah. It also makes like a lot of most armies can't get beyond a -1 or -2, and like that's actually good.
Yeah.
Just be crazy and get like I have a -4.
Like nowhere can do that.
Yeah, but it's
They're one of
very
the they're one of the
situational.
they're one of the few armies that can do that.
Yeah, but it's like super situational. It can only be like
Yeah.
1 unit.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's how we got Spanish. They do one thing really, really well. Whether that be excessive in some way.
And that is.
Hey.
Hit, crit.
On
He has 3 dice and a focus.
oh, you're not going for damage guy?
No, that's good. I want him to try and get the kill. I wanted to lend him the ability so I get the assist.
Hey.
Webs.
Nice.
That worked out even better.
Yeah.
What the hell
Get
was
some
that?
points.
Make it a kill. I am going to keep the
Do you play?
Yeah, we played our game just a minute ago. That's actually I was looking. I could play in a couple minutes. I was gonna watch
okay.
these guys. I would have played, but I should get rid of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, Kenny and I played. We did the league game for today, and then I had a little bit of time, but not
You lose
enough
the
to.
target lock?
Understandable.
Hey, did you both still stream it?
Warping him?
Yeah.
I'm still getting it.
Yeah, what do you play?
I play primarily Grey Knights. In the league, I'll be running Space Marines, and then I also have some Custodians. And I started Death Watching like a long time ago. Never fleshed them out to a full blown army. But now that they're getting a codex, depending on how good the rules are, I might hop back on the Death Watch train.
Well, the cool thing is you can always just have it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I have Corvus Blackstar, about 10 veterans and 6 Terminators, and then it counts.
That might be enough for.
Yeah, I really hope they cut the price on the Terminators because they're way too overpriced. They're even more overpriced than Grey Knight Terminators, and because they're like they're literally just regular Terminators that are immune to morale, and they're like 6 points more than the regular Space Marine Terminators. I mean, it's still indexed, so everything's overpriced in the index, but I'm really hoping they get like only like 1 point more expensive than because Grey Knight or Space Marine Terminators are already overpriced, but to have them 6 points more than that is like no. They should really for the ability just to ignore morale and only for them 1 more point. That's like worth 1 left. That is not worth 6 points per model. Like it's not per the unit, it's per model.
Yeah.
So if you're taking a unit of 5, then that's a lot of points.
Yeah. Yeah, they get a little bit of price drop and like 1 or 2 cool stratagems or something like that. Probably worthwhile.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, thank you.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess they could do like maybe like an anti-Xenos, like an anti-hit, you know. something
Yeah.
like- That would probably be their equivalent of their, like the chapter tactics. Interesting how it breaks out.
Yeah, man. I'm also fingers crossed that the Primaris aren't just copy paste from the Space Marine Codex.
Yeah.
They should have something to set them apart.
Yeah, like-
because they're in the Death Watch.
Yeah.
Like totally give the Intercessor special issue ammunition. Like please do that.
That'd be awesome.
Because that would make Intercessors actually usable.
Yeah.
Because I think Intercessors, even for 18 points, are still just a bolter. Like,
Yeah.
they have so little damage output. They're like, if all of a sudden those bolters are loading on 2s against infantry, then they're actually, like, kind of scary.
Yeah.
And then if you, yeah, so,
I got
but whatever, I really hope, and I don't think they're gonna do this, that they really shouldn't give special ammunition to these aggressors. Like,
Yeah, that would be.
figure something else out to make those weak, because aggressors don't need special issue ammunition. They really don't. They need something else. Something, I don't know, like maybe give them immune to morale, like Terminators. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
And
basically,
that's like,
they're,
kill something
they're
that's
basically
like
Primaris Terminators.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna stop that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be. I mean,
And I really hope that they also implement like a Primaris kill team where you can make like mixed units. Like you can have like a base 5 intercessors and then throw on an Inceptor for back out of combat and still shoot, and then an aggressor for immune and run. It's like a Primaris version of the normal guild.
which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, like what I really like to do is I take the 5-man base with 3 frag cannons, a Terminator with a Swarm Shield and Thunderhammer, and then a veteran with Twin Lightning Claws. So then I have a melee option, a decent engine, and I can back out and still shoot my frag cannons, and that's like, I mean, it's expensive. I think it's like 300 and something
But
points
still
for one
very
unit.
flexible.
But if you put that in a Corvus Black Star and then drive that on the table, it's like, hello, that is a scary unit there. You better deal with this, or else you're gonna be feeling the pain with those 3 frag cannons.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, like you said, like, it can go into anything. It has
Yeah.
tools for anything.
So I really hope they do that with the Primaris, because I think it would be really cool to have 5 intercessors, an aggressor, an inceptor, and a hellblaster, like all in one squad. Like that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Because I already have the models, and like I don't feel bad for proxying them.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna go and buy all new ones just to make them Death Watch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna proxy them, but they'll look. I think on the tabletop it'll be really cool to have that versatility.
Yeah. And then I encourage a lot of people to use them too. Like,
Oh yeah.
they'd be like, oh man, I love this
So-
squad.
Because like right now, all you see Primaris wise is Inceptors and Aggressors.
10,
And Hellblasters.
and
That would
then,
be a lot.
Yeah, touche. Well, I haven't really seen those in Dark Angels.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen a lot of not Dark Angels players running Hellblasters. But I sure do see a lot of Aggressors and Inceptors.
Yeah.
Because those guys for their points
well, I
are
have
so good.
Yeah.
Especially these with the Aggressors.
crap.
Like they are very, very good.
Yeah, we each
So
got
1 minus 3 and
So I only use one point two,
all used our torch.
And then, one wound?
Yeah, one.
No.
One other guy died.
We got 2 on the mission.
And then another's regular?
8
It
is still
would
beating
also
boss
be
attack.
kind of cool if they added like maybe a unique unit for the
Yeah,
Death Watch.
gavel.
Because the Death Watch really have kind of a thin line.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much just slightly different variations on existing stuff for Space Marines.
Yeah.
So maybe give them one unit that's exclusive to them. I don't know what that would be, but something
Yeah.
Primaris. I don't know, maybe like a vehicle or something.
Like a modified.
Or maybe like a special dreadnought, something like that.
Yeah.
Because like the Nectar dreadnought's cool and all, but I feel like it would be cool if they got like a special like Death Watch exclusive for Nectar dreadnought.
Kind of weapon options or something.
Yeah, because they came out with the Death Watch dreadnought kit, and that came out with that had a bunch of like cool pieces that you can use to customize it. Maybe come out with a Redemptor dreadnought kit as well. But I mean, not necessarily like unique ones, at least come out with some upgrade kits.
And then,
Yeah,
I'm also really hoping the Harlequins gets a lot of help. Because the Harlequins, They're not too great right now.
Jeremy's not gonna argue with you.
No, yeah, I've got
They really need some help, and I feel like they just like the Death Watch. They just need some more stuff to flesh out their line.
Yeah.
Because really, you just got Troops, Troop Master, and a Transport.
Yep.
And then a Void Weaver, which is like, who runs Void Weavers? And then you also have the Pikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I
But
just
like,
rolled really bad in this first one.
and then you have like 3 HQ choices. So you have like the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Death Jester's an elite.
Yep, just as
Avengers over here shooting at these guys.
Yeah, just give honestly, just give them another vehicle. Like something other than the Void Weaver.
Yeah.
Like a bigger vehicle, I'm thinking. Like an actual heavy support. Because the Void Weaver's like just a transport with a like a little bitty gun.
One extra gun stuck on
And
it.
that's what you call a heavy support.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, like, I'd be happy if they gave, like, pretty cool, maps, and then, like, if everything worked well, I'd be okay.
Oh, you were a six.
Yeah, I mean,
This battlefield is made to make me roll bad.
Go with what they have and give them good rules. But I think it would be nice to flesh out the line a little bit more. There's not a lot of variety there. Like even with the Grey Knights, they don't have a lot of variety. Because each kit that they come out with for the Grey Knights has like 3 different variants.
Yeah.
For the Terminators, you could build all sorts of characters. You can build the regular Terminator squad, Paladin squad. For the Strike team, you can build them as Purifiers, Strike team, or Interceptors. I always have to like take a double. There's Intercessors, Inceptors, and Interceptors.
It's too much.
Yeah, like GW. Why did you name the Primaris so like alike? Oh my gosh, but
These are the eyes something.
yeah, I wish they did the same thing with the Harlequin. Like you could have troops, or you could have like an elite version of the troops, or you could have like I don't know, a heavy support version where they all have like fusion blasters or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I think that would be really cool. You could also build purgation squads. So you with the one kit, you can build 4 different variants. Like, that's a lot of variation there. Where the Harlequins, you get troops. Like you can give them a few different weapon options, but that's pretty much it.
Unfortunately, with the index, like, there's really only like 1 or 2 good options. Like, you know,
Fusion pistol.
Fusion pistol is good, but I mean, like, you know, it's like, do I take the Embrace for strength 5, or do I take the Caress for strength 5? So it's like, that's like, you know, unfortunately, the kit is like, so.
Yep. I think so. Oh wait, what about the Solitaire?
He has.
Forgot about him.
He's okay.
So that is
He can. His big thing is.
so far, and then 4 more.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. You're like, I can't do anything to him. His involve's pretty good. He just. It'd be nice if you could use that one stratagem there on it. But like it says that it just makes their invuln a 3-up. So it's like it's good for the troops. It's good for everybody but the Solitaire. He already has. Yeah. So.
Well, like, you could totally tell GW is trying to move away from the invuln saves. Like they totally were driving that home in Custodians.
Yeah.
Because there were so many options in there that like that could get you to a 2-up, but they specifically stated on every single one only do a 3-up.
Yeah.
Like because they learned from 7th edition that 2-up invulns break the game.
Yeah, and people just get unhappy playing it.
I'm looking at you, Kairos Fate Weaver. Oh jeez, what a guy. Running around with 2-up invuln. But
chaos being that's like, I break the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the 2-up invulns are like I remember there was a strategy in the Grey Knights where you could get Grey Master and Nemesis Dread Knight on which was 2-up invuln, but then they FAQ'd that. There was you put Sanctuary on to get into a 3-up, and then you do the stratagem feed the prognostic cards. So target character adds 1 to his invuln to the end of the turn, or to the start of your next turn, and basically you'd be a 2-up, but they FAQ'd it to say you can only bring that invuln to a 3-up maximum. So it's like, okay, I get that. Because this big hulking Dread Knight running around with a 2-up invuln, like that's a bit much.
Yeah, really, I guess the only one right now that I can think of is just on the Archon, but it's the, you fail once and it's out.
Exactly. See, that's balanced because once it's gone, well, I have a 6-up save, so I'm literally never taking that armor save.
Well, that's the thing is like, you can actually choose to take an armor save technically in place, so you're like, stupid shots, and then, there's 1 relic that I think that once you lose it, you get like a 4-up or something.
Yeah, it increases armor to a 4+ save, so it's like, okay, so that way I have more options to just take damage and then go to the 2-up when I get to like 1 minute.
But I do like explicit says it cannot be rerolled for any reason.
Oh yeah, dude, you'd know everyone would be like, oh, command point, yes,
well,
please.
That's what happened is, we did a team game a few weeks ago, and like, the first time I was like, oh, I finally failed one, and then he went to reroll. He's like, oh, and then he's like, wait, I can't do this. And we're like, oh, this changes everything.
Yeah.
We all forgot.
Oh, only one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, -3.
Yeah, I'm really glad the GW is moving away from 2 open bolts.
Yeah.
Like, they really needed to. Just like nerfing Deep Strike, they needed to do that. But now the issue they need to deal with is
That's all you
pulse
can
issues.
Yeah.
I don't know how they'll do that, but we'll see. I think that really they just need to make cover more impactful.
Yeah.
Like maybe instead of just a +1 for like being in cover, maybe give different like rulings for different amounts of pluses.
Yeah.
Depending on the type of, because if it's area terrain, then it could be +1, but if it's hard cover, it could be +2.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, to make cover more impactful, and also
I don't think my pistol
maybe leash in the -1s to hit and replace them with a different mechanic that's less killing the orcs.
Yeah.
Because man, the orcs have all these cool and thematic shooting options, but none of them can hit anything because of all the -1s to hit.
Yeah. You know what's really cool? Talking about cover, like, depending on type of cover, like a -1 or -2 might actually be better against alpha shooting. But then, it screws up.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is any decent
Like
shooting
I
has
want
to
to, like I would want to say, okay, you're in cover -1 hit.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden the orcs are like, well, now I can't hit anything.
Yeah. Like, oh, he's not even on a tree or a leaf.
Yeah, because there's so much stuff that already gives you -1, so then you can stack on top of that. Now everyone's -2, and now orcs can't shoot anything.
Yeah.
Of course, the easy way to fix that is just say minimum 6 to hit,
Or
which
if,
they really should implement.
Yeah. Or you can say orcs always hit on a whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah, in the codex, I can totally see them getting a rule that say they always hit on a 5+ regardless of modifiers.
Yeah.
Or maybe just always hit on a minimum of 6+. Maybe not always on a 5+, but I think they really should always hit on a 5+, because there's so many ways to get -2 to hit that it's like, why would I bother ever taking anything shooting with the orcs if I'm never going to hit anything?
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
And that can lead the way. Then you can change cover to be -2 instead of and that helps against.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that would also reel in the Imperial Guard a little bit, because they're forced to hit, and if -1's hit, then they're a lot less
Yeah.
like outrageous.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still be really good.
Yeah.
It's just so many shots.
And then any of those army-wide rules.
It's like, oh, I don't know. I thought you were like, oh.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the Imperial Fist chapter tactic actually matters.
Yeah.
Because
So normally you need a 5 to hit with like
nope, I'm hitting on 3.
Yeah. So like that's actually really good.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
You'd have to rework scouts a little bit because they get the extra save. So they maybe just like, well, maybe they just keep the extra save.
Or you could just change the wording to, instead of +2 to your armor save, you just say you get a 2+ save if you can't charge them.
Yeah. So they still get.
Okay, so somebody told me something about a rule on like fighting
Yeah.
on
You
like
could just,
different levels.
there's some wording you could change, but
So
like,
is it like now
I mean,
if
that's
you
what
can't keep your model up there, you can't fight
Yeah.
on it?
I think, yeah, but they just really need to address alpha shooting, because now that alpha, like, melee has been dealt with,
Oh, yeah,
melee is
sure,
now
okay. Yeah, but I
dead
still think
until they address shooting.
Yeah.
Once they find that
Yeah, I
balance
don't either.
with the shooting,
Then
then
you
all
got
of a sudden
flyers with,
melee
like, big
will come
creatures
back
and pedries,
naturally.
but it's like,
Yeah.
I can't.
But until that happens, melee's gonna stay dead. Because, like, there are very few armies right now, mainly ones that can still do first turn charges,
Yeah.
that are still an option as like melee, or they're custodians.
But it looks like
They can just take the shooting.
Exactly. Or you're running the bikes, which typically you are, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, there I am.
Yeah.
And I've got 1,000,000 shots, and then I'm gonna charge you. Yeah, I need to get more bikes at some point. I only have the 1 box, and I just use them as shield captains, but at some point I want to get 2 more boxes, so then I could take an outrider with 3 units of 3, or just a unit of 6 in a squad, because I find that that's a really good strategy, because they have the stratagem Avenge the Fallen, so you use that and you get +1 attack for each model lost in the previous phase, and it's like, okay, say they shoot at me because I'm big and scary and they kill 4 guys, all of a sudden these 2 guys are swinging with 10 attacks each, so it's like, okay, that's 20 attacks from 2 models,
Yeah.
and then strength 6 -3 D3 damage, re-rolling wounds.
Seems okay.
Yeah, and that's only 1 command point for Avenge the Fallen. Yeah, it is really encouraging to take not just min squads.
Yeah. No, I think they did a really good for a small codex. Like they made Custodes really good.
Oh yeah. Dude, they knocked it out of the park with the rules. Like all the new models are great. Like I think the Terminators, even though they're not as good as the bikes, they're still really good.
Yeah.
Like they're cheaper than the bikes. They can deep strike and they can target characters.
Yeah, they're really good. And I love that everything has objective security too.
Oh, that's
like
they
cool.
needed that.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that, they would be so terrible. Because if only their troops got objectives secured, then they would be like nigh unplayable in a competitive scene because objectives are just off the table. Like you're never taking objectives because you're taking most of the time min squads of 3. So you're never gonna have more than your opponent, and they're obviously gonna have way more troops than you.
Yeah.
So yeah, they kind of needed that. They really did.
I'm really feel like I'm trying to figure out when it started, but at least the last handful of codex were all really good, like cool rules.
I think all of the codexes have been good. Some of them better than others, but they've all made the army playable to a degree.
Oh, definitely.
Like I think that 8th edition has done a way better job than 7th edition at making every army at least playable.
Yeah.
Like on a competitive scene, there's always going to be armies that are not competitive, but like from a casual standpoint, there's no clear like I'm never gonna play this army because it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, 7th edition orcs. Like,
I feel like, but I mean, like the first handful of codexes, like Space Marine, Eldar, like some of the others, like Grey Knights, like they had very like they're almost like the same rules copied across. Like they didn't get too far out, like, but everything after that they started getting like cool like little things that like you make them unique.
well, I feel like they were really just kind of testing the waters with the first few batches of codexes. God, I'm so mad that they did not go in and say chapter tactics affect everything for Space Marines.
Yeah.
Because literally everyone has that. Even the Grey Knights have that. Like the freaking Grey Knights came out before the Space Marines and they had that. Like GW, you can't say that the -1 to hit for Raven Guard would be a bad thing because Eldar get that on their flyers. Like Eldar flyers are -1 to hit. And how can you justify not giving that to Raven Guard? I mean, just look at the freaking Hemlock. Everyone's running Hemlocks because you can make a -3 hit.
What's the range?
Like that's. But anyways,
But I mean, like
impactful, especially
I'm gonna go with the shield.
Imperial Fists. Like Imperial Fists seemed like a chapter tactic made for an army full of vehicles. But you only give it to guys with bolters.
Yeah.
So it's like, that doesn't really matter. If I'm firing las cannons at you, that'll matter. If I'm firing like, I don't know. I'm looking at making tri-lab spreads, but I just think that it was meant to be also a way to encourage people to take Vindicator. I think that they really should look at the Vindicator and give it a rule similar to the one that the Guard have for their tanks. The grinding advance where you move half distance, you fire twice.
Same with the fire prison.
They should do the same thing with the Vindicator. Like, go back and say, okay, it now has this rule where if it moves half distance, it fires twice. All of a sudden, Vindicator's good. Because, it doesn't have a lot of shots, but if it goes from 2d3 or d3 to 2d3, that's all of a sudden way better. Like, it's actually worth its points. And then if you get that butter zone where you're firing the d6, then all of a sudden it's 2d6. It's like, it's even better than the Rust one. And it's more expensive than the Lehman Rust. So it's like, why would I ever take this over a Lehman Rust if the Lehman Rust gets more shots for cheaper?
I definitely think, like, like you're saying, the early codexes, they were just afraid to give them
exactly. Like the Vindicator doesn't need, or the Vindicator can't even take spawns.
Unleash rage.
Like the friggin' Lehman Rust can take 3 spawns. And that's
it gives them a +1 to their attack
Rust is cheaper than the Vindicator. Like, what the heck?
So their base 3 now.
Yeah,
Jeremy, by the way.
Joel.
Nice to meet you. What game and what do you sign up?
I think I won't charge them with my Star Avengers.
LinkedIn, but I think that's with
My wife's calling me, that's why. But I meant to leave like 10 minutes ago.
Let's go ahead and
I just got my first bribe, we're all good. Good luck to y'all, or good luck in the game. See y'all next week.
see ya. Let's go shooting now.
They got 4 Johnny kills.
Shoot those dire stinkers. Don't worry, I'm like, what, hitting at 6s now?
No, they're
5?
Oh, wow. Really? Oh, yeah, because it's bracketed, right?
Looks like pretty much everyone's gone. You guys, I assume, are leaving after this as well?
Maybe.
I have to leave at 7.
Man,
hard-working guy.
Almost 6.
You know what? It's funny because usually I'm the guy that's like has to rush things to the work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like every time I play.
Go, go, sorry! Alright,
So there's no one else to get a game with?
I don't see anyone. I think I'm just gonna dip.
That sucks, man.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's alright. No big deal. I don't really have anything going on today anyways.
I can.
Got a good talking with Jeremy.
Oh yeah. I can get in this week after work if you want to get in.
Yeah, for sure. Where are you on the tier?
I have no idea. It's my first game.
Yeah. 4 -1s on your Daya Ivan shot.
Oh, you're well above me, so I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just play like a just for fun. But I mean, don't you have to like fight people just immediately above you?
You don't have to. I mean,
Well,
really.
like how does fighting someone who isn't above you work moving up?
You can challenge anybody you want. Typically, we don't like people that are like really experienced players.
Because you're like 2 levels above me. I mean,
it's not a scoring.
like how does moving up work? And if you're 2
I
levels
keep
above.
finding them randomly,
Honestly, that whole thing
but
is
I'm
good.
looking. I'm trying to collect all the boxes.
Okay.
I keep track.
I'll ask him. I'll ask him.
I do the actual point tallies and stuff
All that.
because numbers make sense. That is a little more arbitrary, and I don't really.
Okay.
And then you can put.
So.
I think that's like a pride thing.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
So it's really more of a point thing.
Especially
Okay.
on a new set, and you get
Alright.
a ton of dividers for free.
Sure
Yeah,
then.
and usually
Yeah.
what we did last
And they
time
actually
too
fit perfectly
is
in these
at
boxes,
the end of
or
6 weeks we
regular
had a
card
couple
boxes.
people that were really close
I
to
have
like
one here,
point to each
but-
other, and we had a final 4.
Okay.
Anyway.
So how long does the league go? Is it 6 weeks?
6 weeks, yeah.
Okay. Is it so? How many games per week? Is it
There's
2?
only one required.
One? Okay.
Because they take a long time. A lot of people can only get like 1 day.
Yeah,
and
so it's
stuff.
1250. So
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not 2,000 point league. Then that'd be long games.
Yeah. When we were doing escalation and it was 500, we did 3 games. And it's even pretty easy to get 3 games in one.
Oh, dude, yeah, 500 points. They go so fast. Most of the time they end by like the end of turn 2. And usually on like the start of turn 2. It's like turn 1, do a lot of damage. Turn 2,
I'm just
you finish off what's left. Done.
Let's do.
I like 1,000 to like 1,500 uses the ninth butter zone where you're not quite taking forever, but objectives still kind of matter. You have enough models where objectives actually play.
One moon on Dire Avenger.
Wait till the new set drops.
Please don't get it.
Oh no.
So anyways, yeah. So
Where's
I
the
guess
outside?
we get
No, you want
we get talk about
Well,
that
yeah,
later.
because there's upgrades for X-Wings. They make X-Wings
Why
super
have we done
viable
this,
again.
Eric?
Like super viable.
I'm working on this one.
Yeah. The 2 bolters and 2 the guardians. 1, 3. Got it.
Any AP?
Nope.
Doesn't matter. That anyways.
Oh jeez. Just die.
They're not that strong.
Frag grenade going into D6 shots. That's a 4. Hitting on 3s. Yeah. Tell me about it. Wound. It's my life.
Any AP?
No, it's just a regular.
Alright,
little
trying to
rock.
balance off the weapon.
I'm going to do a frag grenade from him too. 6. That's really good. Sad. 3. Look at this. It's okay, I deserve this. 4.
So Trish was here.
Strength 3, yeah, for a frag grenade.
NPC.
Yeah, frag missiles are strength 4.
Yeah. So 2?
Yeah, just 2. Regular 6.
That was on a hard platform again. Oh!
Yeah, snake guy!
What?
Wow!
Meaning
What?
stuff gets harder.
The oh, is that it? I thought he. Oh,
Four
yeah!
players they add to
It's got 3 up armor, so in cover it's 2+. I'm like, I can bounce 2+ saves all day. Apparently I cannot.
He'll take it. He really will take it. Wow, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, me either.
Wow.
I should command
Dang, that was yeah. You can't hit your reavers, but I will hit those guys. I will go ahead and shoot my melta gun at it.
You shoot it?
The guardians -4. Yeah, no. That's what's satisfying.
Just talked about this. Thought I liked it. Oh, I'm gonna charge. I'm charging that guy with him and. And I guess the Reavers too, right?
Yeah, you can get one over there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long run, but you can just probably do it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna declare him as my primary. Boom.
Can't get on the other side, so you're not gonna hit the Reavers.
What if? But I have to get the charge first in order to. What's that thing called?
Oh wait,
Pilot?
you multi-charge these guys, right?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone's overwatching. Oh, we can't.
Well, I can't. Oh yeah.
Well, you got in with the
Yeah.
Farseer.
Well, I'm wondering if I should reroll though. 6.
Yeah, I fear with you.
You can't possibly get both in close combat at the same time.
Oh, not him. No, I just want him in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only guy I want because he can jump and tie those guys up, which is I don't like the shooting. I have to say, Eric, it hurts. It hurts pretty bad. Oh my god! What if I miss? Caddy, you're playing the dangerous. You know what? Screw it. I'm playing dangerous. I'll reroll it. That's what I'm talking about. Just gonna sneak in here. Need a roommate? Got guy.
So who are you in combat with now? The Farseer or the Reapers? Because you can't do both.
Yeah. I will say probably the Reapers.
Okay.
Yeah, because those guys do a lot of damage. And then, but you can't multi-charge them?
You can, but you can't hit him. He's too far away.
But if I go in the middle, could I? Or no? And then like just divide tax between him and him.
They're like 4 inches apart. I don't think you can do that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Sorry. I will then charge big boy into that guy.
Well, he does get the Overwatch now. With his pistol.
Jeez.
Come here, reroll this guy.
Please? Yes! 10. Right here. Oh, okay. Whoa, now. Hey now. And then I'm gonna charge my soul, because I need an element. This might be one of the most stupidest things I may have done. But I'm gonna do it. 9 inches? Yeah. I'm charging him into your guardians.
Overwatch.
Yeah. Overwatch. And now I'm trying to like go wolf. Toughness 7. Oh, jeez. Command point.
But it takes an action, so plans for focus.
3, 8. I don't know.
Here's a. God.
Would that be considered?
Yeah, it's all
Another 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack everything up to
I hope I get my command point back. Yay! Okay. Let's go on to combat. Thunderhammer into Farseer guy.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 2 points here.
Okay.
To put him at -1 to it.
Okay. So now I hit you on 5s, right?
Oh, that's right, he's 4 up, so.
Yeah.
How many attacks?
3. Reroll because of mystery.
Yeah, I'd rather he didn't die right now.
Okay.
Not that this is any guarantee.
Well, you gotta rub it in the true.
5s.
Alright. Beautiful.
1 to 4, 3.
Oh, and then reroll. Which one do I reroll? I don't know.
One's normally it's what's a regular attack? It's 3 up.
3 up.
So 1 to 2 is gonna be reroll.
God, I think that is just one of the weirdest. I don't know. God, I don't want to go back to 7. Please don't go back to 7. that is one thing I just don't want to go back to. I will not play anymore. I think I have 4, 5. This is the chaplain going into the big guys, or the readers. Hitting on 2s, reroll.
Nasty weather and they all came down.
Reroll. All hit, and then wounding on 2s.
That was nasty. We all ended up kind of almost crying.
Lots of ones. Oh yeah, 2 ones.
2 ones.
That was
3 minus 1s.
It's on my hole.
Yeah. He's a regular chaplain. He's not that great.
Saved.
Yep. This is Destin today, but I will not be victorious.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Go, good sir.
All done?
All finished.
Lost 1, 2, 3.
Here. Right on page 1.
Potentially still lose, guys. There's 7. Oh, 7. Okay. Alright, so.
AutoCAD don't take care of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Autark is leaving the board. Bye.
Goodbye.
These guys are going to move and advance. 22.
Like, yeah, it lasted longer. Yeah. It did last yesterday. Yeah, they have drive-through now, so it took too long in the shower.
Oh, this guy didn't take a real check. Oh, he's dead.
Oh no. Oh, was that for him running away?
Yeah.
Oh god.
She's supposed to.
So you ended up killing him, right?
What was it?
So you ended up killing him.
Chicken. Coughed on him.
Yeah.
It's a choice between leftover cold chicken and what I think. She's got a chicken in her mouth right now, and she's telling me, yeah, go down and just brushing my teeth. Yeah.
And I'm going to spend
So you're saying you need to bring up some other cards? All those special cards we've been talking about that are in that. Just a QRC card today, is any reference? Yeah, I'm cutting out. Because it's on paper, I guess I can get a printed out of that. Card stock. So yeah, they're all really backing around, but they're not.
How many wounds on this chaplain?
4.
But that way, yeah, the hand, because they're supposed to, like, the metal, the metal one, the ace one, is the one you're getting from that, don't take up slots, because you also only take one per mission, you pick.
Yeah.
This mission will take this one, this one will take this, so you have to.
Second
Yeah, he's running a
Yay.
pilot skill.
Oh, where did the sucker go? Oh.
Russell had something, but it can only be one per, you said, and there was only 2 at level 4, 2 skills at level 4, but there may be new ones.
Smite from the spirits here on
It's like,
chaplain?
well,
Okay.
say you had wedge, you can't have 2 wedges.
Oh,
Those
yes.
On
kinds of
a,
things, I'm like,
what was it,
yeah, I
6?
don't have one. There's, well, I don't have R2, no, I understand that, but the healing pilot talents are also.
I can't do anything.
Skills. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah, well, there's plenty of them. You
5 up.
could have wedge, you could have one of the other ones.
It goes off, so 3 wins left.
And then I'm going to
Well, I may gain some benefit out of that. There's one
smite
that
from him.
always aim
96.
at, if I'm gonna use torpedoes, is what Mara and Hell, just lets you shoot torpedoes in any direction.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a.
Can I still deny with him though?
I could be
Because you can deny
useful.
too.
I could be my fire guard.
24.
Yeah, you just like, What's that? No, my missiles, the perks are now like homing.
That's right.
Correct. All this range 3, you
Oh,
fire away.
Yes, that would make me freaking happier.
I can let you know.
Dealing with the X-Wing and all 6 forward.
Does
I got 3 more days in.
To who?
So,
to the
that's what I was looking at,
Okay.
the lightning
5
reflex,
up.
it says I can just pull a red or a
5 up.
white or a green,
Okay, we're good. 5 up.
you know, blah, 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 oh, I can't shoot at you. No, I need the lightning reflex is not going, I get a stress, but I need that transport ship to erase my stress.
Yeah.
I need somebody or some skill to erase my stress.
Yeah, there's a few that lets you do that. Like I said, I had my B-Wing. That one worked out really well because it has the electronics slot in it. So you put targeting computer in this phone, which basically, if you fire the
last
ship, you get
power executioner on that guy.
The other ability is, I forget who it is. If you gain or spend a target lock, you remove the stress. And then have an area of hell. So basically, do a cage on it.
That's all it's like you crap.
Get stressed.
Shoot.
Fire something. You don't have to hit it. You shoot
Shoot
at it. Your stress goes away magically. Relieve stress by firing stuff.
So this one
Stress
guy is
goes
firing
away.
his pistol at the
So yes, we spend the target lock.
Oh, did the
fire at it,
guy
target
fall
lock,
back
shoot.
to revert?
fell back and
I hit him, okay, fine.
but I spent
Remove
command
stress
points
in
so
because I
can
fired,
shoot
I gain a
stuff.
target.
Oh.
Spearseer fires his pistol on it,
Automatically,
and he's
the
four.
target lock just keeps coming back.
Yeah, I like that
And
too.
then with, yeah, so it's like.
Good.
I'll be cage rounds all day long. All I have to
Allows
do
the
is
Guardians
shoot it.
fire at
And then shoot at target lock immediately. You don't have to spend a single and focus, go deals, out the back.
I want to be a better pilot. I was like, gotta get my forward arm.
Alright, so I get 5 of them to shoot at the chap, 4 at the. Sorry, 5 at this guy and 4 at the chap.
Pretty nice.
Are we still doing dynamic or are you pooped?
I'd like to, I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Sorry, we don't want to.
No, it's all good.
Think about it, it's like, oh.
Oh, man. I should have a quick game for
And
us.
this is on.
This is on
It's a longer setup.
Good.
but-
Yeah, we had a
Here we
little
go.
setup and we had a little chit chat.
Good.
Yeah.
But I said we'll plan on it, the next one.
And these are the chaplain.
Two of my plans, so I do want to play it.
Because I mean, I think it'd be cool if we all chipped in for, like, if you guys like Pandemic,
5 up.
all chipped in for the episodes.
Well, I'm going.
Because I heard that that's pretty cool. Like, just plan,
You can
you know, I'm sorry, real quick,
It's okay.
tear down,
We'll get him next time.
you know.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So we'll make plans to play it.
Alright, I'm firing the laser.
How long's the drone?
45 minutes.
How many moves does that have? 8.
8 remaining.
40. Yeah. Get some back there. That's okay. Well, there's one I'll just go. I got Blake's nice one. It's some you pass it through San Diego. That one. That's one. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Haven't heard back from Ben. I Facebooked him. He said, "Oh yeah, I can make that one," but I didn't get to
Dude, man, make it. We could have used a little cheap.
And I didn't. Actually, put something on
Shooting
SoCal
6
X-Plane.
into here,
We did?
3
I
into
didn't see anything.
here,
Okay.
and then the Tempest launcher at the remaining.
I'd like him to put something up on the freaking board or
Here's
something.
the
I'm
Liberian.
really backing this up.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a big one.
And he's T7.
Yes.
Alright, 3's.
You got that's all.
Minus 2.
Did you buy a bunch of crap?
Well, I mean,
See, Russell had a bunch of cards.
Well, yeah,
So
but
you
one
see
day
it by
your
your-
trick ships
yes.
get new cards. Yeah. So you're a good salesman for that. It's like, oh, you have the back sale. You need all this cool stuff. Go over there right now. Why not?
yeah.
But
Okay, take it easy, guys.
That's not.
Oh. Just 1 at -2.
I'm a cycle for you, bud.
2 damage.
Yeah.
2 damage.
6!
Yeah, you didn't.
Why?
It's on the way.
And then the Tempest launcher at that 1 unkillable bag of goodies. 2. Only 4. Little 1s. Alright.
Strength.
It's a strength 4.
Oh. 2s.
2 at -2.
-2.
He was saying
4 up.
I might need a certain maybe.
And then how many damage?
7 with my king. Good. You know what? I may have left in the bathroom. Yeah, I did.
You hurt me. You hurt me.
Okay, charge time.
Charge me!
Well, the Guardians are going to charge because they love charging things.
Librarian loves to take the charge.
They're not charging one Guardian. They're charging one Death Company guy.
Oh, please charge the librarian. I beg of you.
So you can Overwatch.
Okay. 5-minute grenade. Hit.
Wow.
Nothing. I'm gonna burn you.
Alright, I only need 2. Yeah, buddy, let's go! Feel the wrath of my 1 strength 3 attack each. Yeah, bring up the toothpicks. That's pretty much what it is.
Well, now I'm determined to go back to my house today and fix my strong hand. I need that. I need it now.
Was it broken?
Yeah, that was it happened a while ago when I was still in. Some jerk decided to be a bumper and bumped the table and it fell and I got super upset. Not the smartest decision that person has ever made.
No. Are they no longer with us?
Yeah. Well, let's say they're in a better place. It makes sense.
Halfway across the world, away from me.
And it's strength 3, so I need 5s.
Oh.
1.
What? 3s!
Come on, Guardians.
Yes! I am alive!
Alright, you can counter now.
Damn, I'm alive! Jeez, 2 hits. And your good old 2s. 2 at -3. Boom! Take that, Guardians! No! Yeah. You guard this hammer. Okay. Is that your turn, good sir?
That's it.
I feel like they're just telling me to go attack them. Go.
It's better if you attack them versus them attacking you.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
Like they just
Maybe
get
take one out.
They get crippled if you get in there first.
Can I charge through the room?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Wish those doors were open. Who locks the door on this damn thing? We are slowly getting there, Dreadnought. Someone just doesn't like us to fly.
You can do it, Dreadnought.
Yeah. Psychic time. Who do I want to fly? I feel it's more beneficial to him. We can jump right over. Do you have any psychers in there?
Nope.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do wings on him. 5!
Out of deny range.
Yeah. You can fly! If you believe. Oh, shoot. Let's go over here. Shoot. Dang it. Yeah, let's go over here. Ah! Actually, no. Let's go over here. Yeah, no. I am going to go over here because I don't want your guys shooting me. That's exactly why I want you. Oh, we can dance if we want. 2 command points left. Oh, where or what do I want to do? I'll go ahead and smite someone. How many wounds is that guy have? 4. How many wounds does that other guy have?
The HQ, the Arctic?
Yeah.
5.
Oh my god.
They're HQs. Plus you can only, well I guess, yeah, you can only smite the closest dude.
I'll do it. I'll smite you.
Smite and guardian then.
Huh. I want to. Who's the closest? Guardians?
Yeah.
What about the Reavers?
You'd have to get to move this way.
Okay. I'll do shield.
Shields up.
No, I'll smite you.
Smite. Yeah, I got it. Cancel smite. What did you get?
I got a 7.
I got 6.
Die, Guardians. Taste the 2 mortal wounds. Bestow upon to you.
Wait, you know what? Can you target guys in close combat?
Yeah, in psychic abilities. It's the closest. Yeah, I was reading that, and that's what me and Jeremy was saying. He pulled it out. I was like, oh, okay. You can target guys and that kind of stuff. Good. You can cast another. Cast smite. I can cast one more. Oh man. Okay, I will go ahead and. How many wounds do they have? 2 each? Okay.
They're T4, 2 wounds. You got a 4 pinball against shooting attacks, and just regular armor against.
I'll just do an unleash rage on them then. Doesn't go up. Because we are not doing well. Nobody had breakfast today.
Rage is still on the leash.
Yep. One more for him. I'll do shield. I got it with a 7. If you want to do that.
I'm over there?
No, here. Just shield. That's it. I got a 7. 1.
Or 10.
Oh.
No shields.
10. Shooting time. Okay, buddy. This is what we're gonna go make our money. Oh no! Why didn't I move you? What the heck? Oh, there's no more threat. You should be moving. I'll start over here. I'm gonna shoot my meltagun into what the dark reavers. Reavers. Actually, do I just want to pop smoke? Yeah.
What's that do?
-1 to hit.
It's not going to affect the reavers.
I hate you.
Everyone hates the reavers.
I'll shoot him.
They're like the Eldar equivalent to Hellblasters.
Yeah.
You need to kill them right off the board.
1 wound.
And what?
-4.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh wait, I think it's 6 of them. There are 2 of them covered.
Not today. Not today, Sean. Then yeah, I can't see anything. I will throw a crack at those shining spears. Wound. -1.
Alright, 4.
D3. 1 damage.
Broke my bike.
Broke my bike. Going into combat phase now.
Combat phase.
I will charge. Do I still? I can't charge characters, can I?
You can.
Okay. Can I charge it? No. God, I hate that. I hate it. Okay, I will charge into him.
Alright.
Do you want to overall?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. This is it. This is what kills him. Blew it. Nope. Needed another 3. I would have 5. Charging. I will charge deep into After that. Yeah, I'll charge bleep dude to bleep.
Alright. Does he get anything where he ignores Overwatch?
I wish.
Alright.
He ignores your dignity.
Alright. 4 lances Overwatch.
Oh no.
Everybody's like
One.
super friendly, new players and stuff.
Is he T5?
Yes.
Can I see your strategy cards real quick? I'm sure.
You come check it out over here. Cool. So he's got his sanguinary disciplines out. So what's nice is they give you these cards and it's like a quick reference. So
Alright,
instead
6
of like,
spikes, we got all
And
the
our strategies are like specific to
Yeah.
specific factions.
So yeah, every faction has their own set of cards. So here's one. You have three.
So it's even
four.
down to like per chapter?
Yeah, per chapter, yes. Yep. Well, you just have your own things. So if you look at, so this one's 1 command point,
Oh, this one
2
costs
command
two.
points, yeah, so you use this strategy immediately before Angel,
So 5 or 6.
Terminator gains from your enemy is set
Oh,
up.
it's
nothing.
not once per like per encounter or just
Once per turn.
Oh,
Once per turn you can
I'll
play.
go.
Yeah, so you're limited to once per turn. Yeah, so it's like, it's cool.
And then
It
they're
has this
gonna
extra layer.
charge.
Yeah, what do I wanna do this? I wanna do this now. I know this guy can do this, I'm gonna go, you know, and
Yeah.
it just makes the game more strategic and more tactical.
Oh.
The game is as good as it's ever
See
been.
now, if I had Lamartes, there'd be a difference. That's why I'm not liking this chaplain so far.
I had a huge force.
Oh God, God.
Blood Angels and
I'll go ahead with the guy who charges first.
And Dark
Four
Angels.
attacks.
Old school.
Oh, right on, yeah. No, those armies are still good. Blood Angels are really good, Dark Angels are really good. The guy that won our league last league. Okay.
They could pull out and still shoot. I'm trying to question
You
this.
have to kill all of them.
I will.
Just do 12. Use your 12 attacks.
Red Rampage. I get 3 more attacks on a 5-up. I get it back.
You could probably get
Yes!
all of
We could do this.
them. If you do 6 attacks, you can kill all of them.
That is true, yeah. Okay. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Oh,
That's
okay.
everything.
Okay, that's everything.
Wipe them out.
This might be it. Needing 2s.
So you usually strength 8?
Strength 10.
Oh,
and
wow.
Blood Angels. That is 4. Minus 3s.
Alright, 6 ups. Oh.
D3 damage for 3.
Well, we gotta do each one, so
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, 3. Then 3. 2.
You know, one guy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna swap them.
Okay. Last one. 3. Bloop! 2 actual 2 paint, guys. And then going on to this schmombat over here.
Alright.
Okay, buddy. Two minus 3. Not the Guardians. Of the Galaxy.
Minus
Guardians of that hill. Minus 3. Yeah! And you get to swing. Swing at me.
My 3 strength 3 attacks. Hell yeah. None of them hit.
Oh, okay. Swing, almighty swinger.
Garbage unless they. When they charge you, it's nice damage.
Yeah. What are they charging you, see?
Strength 3 attacks. Hell yeah.
Woo!
At least the APs are.
Yeah. And these are the spears?
The shiny 3.
Yeah. Needing
1 at minus 4.
minus 4?
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I will need that flat 6 because he has a 2 up armor at how many damage?
2 flat damage.
5. Oh, 5. Nope, 2 down.
Did some damage.
Did something.
Good job, guys.
Alrighty then.
Y'all done?
Yeah, morale.
Alright, take morale over there. See, they are
Good.
8. I lost 4.
Oh.
I'm good.
See
+2. Technically roll a 6. I can roll a 5.
Just run away.
Alright.
God, I'll be right back. I really gotta pee. I've been holding this in.
So
Let's stop.
you can dance if you want to.
The bathroom is empty. There's nobody back there.
Unless you really gotta go and then there's somebody in there.
And I was like, I was just back there, you know, it's all empty. The whole back room is empty. It's like, I can't take it. It's right.
Woo! Feeling better now?
I feel revived.
Alright, good.
Oh my god. Freaking these.
Alright, so movement is completed. They fell back. The Guardians fell back.
Okay.
And the Autarch flew in and deep struck there.
Good.
Right there.
Got to pull something out of here.
And then second phase, smite. Smite this dude. Got it.
Oh my god, 8? Who's doing the shredding?
Cancel it. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so Farseer is now doing smite.
6. Fail. Yes!
Can we roll it?
No. Please get Daryl's.
Oh,
Yeah.
5.
I
I need
a
a 6, so that didn't work. And then I will use Executioner on the same way.
Damn, I'm alive.
You're bouncing a lot of these.
I know. I need him to stay alive. Yes. Do you need a 7?
I need 7.
Oh god, no, buddy. Yes.
Alright, well, somehow you completely negated all of that stuff.
I don't see that. That's wrong. I don't want her to die.
Oh, I got bad news for you.
Please. What have I ever done? It's okay. It's okay.
Killed my Guardians, that's what you did.
They killed themselves.
Shooting.
Alright.
2 pistols in the dude. 2 hits. No wins.
Yes. I have a feeling you're just gonna use your reavers.
That's the hammer. So
The
like,
hammer.
when I need to use the hammer, that's what happens. Shuriken catapults from these guys into Ruffy.
Understandable.
5s. So, yeah.
2 regulars. 2's good.
And then their lance things. This one's strengthened.
1.
So that hits. And then wound on
3.
That's -4.
6.
Oh!
Oh! Yes, sorry.
And then the other one is turn 6.
We're alive!
It's in the 3.
No,
Also, minus 4.
minus 1.
Minus 4.
6? No. How many damage?
It's 2 flat.
5. Yes? No! 1 left. He's gonna live.
You will live.
He's going to live.
Alright. I really want to score a point, so I'm going to shoot all the Reapers into just a second.
I would feel like he's done something. He angered the gods. Lord Eric. Oh god.
Please. And then 3s.
2.
Can make 5 minus 2.
And minus 2? 5 minus 2. I necessarily need 5s. 3s. Oh, look at that. Okay, so 3 go through at 1 damage?
2 damage.
6? 6. 6. You did well, Raphael.
He got a name!
He did. Everyone does. They all have a name.
And then that's it, because I committed the entire unit to shooting. They fell back, so they can't shoot, take a shot, and make shots. So they can't charge.
And they shoot the off part off of that thing.
And not.
Okay, I can do this. But I have a crappy shooting. I am on the last dragon. Alright.
Alright, do your worst.
We are gonna fall back. We are gonna fall back. I don't like those reavers. There's no way I can attack them. I hate them. Because even if I do fly, it's like I can't. Why? Why does GW?
There's still one on the ground. I put that there so you could attack them.
Oh. Is that your act of mercy? Mercy, my lord. Please.
Yeah, we don't get you to call me like, oh, you can't result in it.
I wouldn't mind it. I get it. It's a paid league. Everybody wants to have fun. And then those who just wants to have fun. Do the extreme.
Extreme fun.
Yeah, extreme fun. Gonna move so hard right now. Oh shoot! I could. Oh shoot. Actually, I'm gonna go straight here. To the door. It's our last chance. We can do this. Alright, now, for this psychic ability, we need things that need to happen. Oh man. I think he needs his wings to go off. Him, possibly make that charge. I need them to charge them because they're dangerous when they charge. Okay, we need a good shoot, and then you need to get your wings, so I'm going to start with you.
Wait, hold on real quick.
Oh dear. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Positive attitudes, people. Positive attitudes. We're going to go ahead and start with the wings.
For whom?
Gets it off to 6.
Cancel.
God damn it!
8.
Oh! Oh, I won't have to. Gosh. Why? Why is this happening at this moment and at this time? Shield goes off on a 6. Stop that.
No, I got nothing else to do with them, so sure.
Got it. No shield. Cast 2. I'm gonna cast Smite on those Dire Avengers.
Okay.
Got it with a 9. 2 damage. And then I'm gonna cast Blood Boil, which is a 6/0. Yes, got it with a 9. And then your toughness 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I need 3 higher, which is D3 War Wounds. 1. One shot. I like it. I like it, Captain. Prioritize me, Captain. Psychic. Shooting. Shooting, oh shooting. My Captain, oh Captain. And, well, into the Autark. Hitting on 5s.
6s.
Is it 6s?
You're outside of 12.
Oh, and it's harder to hit. You.
Yep.
You. You're clever. Dude. Come on. Dude. Okay, at -1.
It's got 4. Or what's going to be 3 of this cover?
Yes.
1.
And Storm Bolters. 1 wound. Regular save. Hot diggity dog. Can't see him. Okay, and then Infernus pistols. I am within 6 inches. He can hit, and so can he. 2 Infernus pistols into them.
Okay.
Both hit. Needing toughness 4, strength 8, 2. 2 minus 4.
Alright, 2 rolls.
Don't do it!
I guess I roll, yeah, 1, 2. So I lost 1.
Oh, the d6 damage though.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
4! Yes. Crack
What's the range on that?
grenade. Crack grenade is gonna be. Oh, actually, yeah. Might not be. Yeah, never mind. Well, in that case, I will shoot my bolter. Rapid firing with snake eyes.
You already shot twice. You got 2 guys there. The other guys can't see them.
Oh, I see. Okay. Shoot those guys or this guy? I will shoot that guy.
Alright.
With a. Yeah, plasma. 2s. Well, now. Good thing I didn't overcharge.
Yeah, right.
I love advanced.
Charging time. Okay, that one. Mephisan. You. Or actually, no, I'm gonna charge these guys into the Shining Spear.
Alright.
Do your
Sure
work.
cats. This, and then Lance. Misses.
I got it with 10. Everybody wants to be a cat. And then, okay, spinning a command point over here. Oh, I can't. Oh, I am in trouble. Well, in that case, oh dang it. We like a, what is it, 11? Oh my god. 11. Actually, that might actually be 12. Is that hitting?
Yeah.
charging. Oh, good number. Well, now this is all up to Mephiston, but I will charge your guys.
And watch. These need 5s. 1. No, nothing.
Please, oh please, my captain. 6. That's it.
Pull him back. Hope not.
Yes, he can get right there.
Ruin my day.
Ooh, I'm sorry, camera.
You're like 40 special attacks.
There we go. Hey guys, I like this clubhouse. 6, 4. I'm gonna do red rampage again. Do 3, 2 more attacks on a 5-up. I get it back. Oh, God, I like a bad boy. 2 more attacks. Starting off with those guys.
All right.
Or actually, I'm gonna start with these guys.
Okay.
Did I? No, I didn't do that one. Okay. Okay, 16 attacks going into him. Hitting on 3s. Yay. And then wounding you, and your toughness 4, right?
Yeah.
So wounding on 3s. Can I look at something real fast? I think I might have a power sword. I might screw this up. Oh my god, I don't want to know you're dead. Ah, there is one with the power sword. Do you want me to just cancel some of them? Or?
Whatever you want to do.
No, sorry.
Yeah, he's not going to survive this, so I'm not super worried about it.
Okay. It's 4. These are just regular attack guys. I'll roll this one again. And then these ones are getting on 3s. Okay. 4 regular saves.
That's 1.
Power sword, it's all up to you, brother. Okay. And then 1 3s. Oh! 1 minus 3.
Yeah, so tough.
Oh, that was so close. You can command point reroll it.
I don't have any points left.
Oh,
I'm an idiot and spent them earlier.
it was a good spend then. That was. Not gonna lie. Alright. Mephiston, let's do this. Hitting on 2s.
It's all over now.
Oh, crap. Watch 4 1s though. 2s.
You only need 2 1.
Minus 3.
Alright. How much damage do you do? A lot?
D3 each.
Alright, I'm going to try and soak him on the XR. It's got 4 pinball. I need this. Alright, do your D3.
Freaking 1!
Alright, he's got 1 wound remaining.
Freaking crap! This.
And the second one.
That's why it's not going well for me.
Saved it.
Yep. Why? Why have the gods cursed me? Alright, well.
That is game. Man, that was close.
Oh. Can characters not contest?
They've got objective secured.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
And even if they didn't, I've got 2 of them.
Yeah, true. Oh, good game, sir.
Oh.
That was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna redo this list because I think it is time to bring in this damn Stormwraith.
I might swap out the Hemlock for the Crimson Hunter.
So, yeah. I don't know, that Hemlock, man, it was just like a lot.
Yeah, but it dies in one thing, and all you guys were close to it. So.
Yeah.
It worked really well when I played Joel, because he had bad anti-tank. Like, he had tons of aggressors, and he just shot so many bolter rounds, but...
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can only shoot so many bolter rounds.
That's true.
So I got in there and murdered 2 or 3 of them at a time with this thing. Pretty good.
I think I'm going to get rid of most of their hand flamers and start putting in other things. Another Devastator squad.
How many points are there?
Devastator squad? Like 60 points, and then 25 points per missile launcher. So like 160. I mean, they're pretty good. Both of them. As long as like they don't die this turn.
I wonder if you can do. You can't embark and disembark at the same turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta keep them out of line of sight turn 1.
Pretty much. That's what I was like thinking. The only problem I don't like is when I move them, they're -1 to hit.
That's the price you're gonna have to pay to knock it out.
True.
And it's only 1 turn.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I was really hoping for that first turn. Ugh.
I didn't even know what to do with it.
Huh?
I didn't even know what to do with it. I never go first.
Yeah, I was like, man, that first turn could have been a game changer. Dang it! That's it. Going to the roster.
Well, what would you have done though? My Reapers weren't on the board, so you can only shoot at Dire Vendors and Guardians.
Well, if it was my first turn, I would have probably Forlorn Fury over there. And I would have attacked the flyer.
Oh, before it got to move.
Yeah, before it got to move. Yeah, I probably would have done that. Then I probably would have shot the crap load of the... I don't want to say Guardians. Probably would have shot Dire Avengers with my missiles. Get that big guy in combat. It's so hard to keep denying stuff. I was like, why? Why am I rolling literally just the minimum, the bare minimum? Yeah, but I really need a Storm Raven. Yep, I think the Storm Raven's my way to go.
Is that just for mobility? Is that just for mobility?
Yeah, it's a faster way of getting my guys there a lot safer, too. And plus 2 can carry the Dreadnought without him having to fly and run everywhere and being a target.
Yeah, that's true.
And instead of 12, I can definitely move like 20 something inches, get him over there. And Storm Ravens have a lot of guns.
How many wounds do they have though? So you just have to be careful that thing doesn't get alpha and kill everybody inside.
Yeah, that's the only problem. So where are we at? Storm Raven, 14 wounds. And the cool thing, it also has the Power of the Machine Spirit, which I like. So I do not suffer penalties to hit rolls for moving and firing heavy weapons.
That's nice. That's one thing I hate about regular flyers. They all have heavy weapons, well, for the most part. So, and you have to move. Oh.
Yeah, you have to move.
Now I'm in on 4-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take 12 Blood Angels infantry, 1 Blood Angel's Dreadnought. Yeah, because I would really like to run a twin assault cannon, some twin multi-meltas.
I don't think multi-meltas are worth it. What are your
Really?
other options?
At last cannons. Yeah, twin last cannon, Typhoon. Oh, a Typhoon missile launcher would have been cool. For 48 inches.
The only reason I don't think multi-meltas are worth it is you have to get really close to really get. You
Yeah,
get
24
12
inches.
inches to do the double.
Yeah, to do the roll 2, pick the highest for damage.
And if you're not doing that, you might as well with blast cannon.
Yeah,
You
true.
could shoot 3 times as far away or whatever.
48 inches. I think I would probably go with the Typhoon missile launcher, honestly.
What's that?
The Typhoon missile launcher. It's
I know, what is it?
48 inches. It's like the missiles. But it's heavy 2, strength 8, -2, d6 damage. Or you can go with the frag missile, which is heavy 2d6, strength 4, 0 AP, but 1 damage. That's an infantry killer too. And then if I put like, I don't know, twin assault cannon. I like the twin assault cannon.
I don't twin assault cannon does a lot of damage.
Yeah, heavy 12, and I'm not suffering heavy penalties, so I'm always hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Nice. Then I can also put in the hurricane bolters.
Hurricane bolters do work. They're less effective against Marines in cover, but pretty much everything else you're going to be talking about.
Yeah, rapid fire 6, and if it's 12, I get that to 12. 12 on each side. Jeez.
Yeah, because the Storm Talon, the Dark Talon that Todd was running was doing that.
Yeah.
Zip up with a 12, shoot 24 times.
Oh yeah. Jeez, yeah, that'd be nice. Toughness.
Well, once again, you've got to pick your targets. If you shoot Marines in cover, or even worse, Primaris Marines in cover, shoot at Hellblasters, probably not going to kill one. I mean, you'll kill one maybe.
Yeah.
So that's a bad target. But Eldar would be great, Guard great, Tyrannid's great.
Well, that's why I like the Storm Raven, because if I can get close, or like my jump pack guys, then I can get close to those stupid Hellblasters. Oh, and then I also got Storm Strike missiles.
To kill Hellblasters, you need other Hellblasters.
Huh?
To kill Hellblasters, you need other Hellblasters.
I need the Hellblasters.
And you need to go first. Or you got to keep yours in cover, or not cover battle line of sight, and then go when they pop out.
Yeah.
Then again, you can also tie up Hellblasters in close combat, which is nice.
Yeah, sure. Storm Strike. You got 2 Storm Strike missiles. Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, back to the drawing board.
The Shining Spears, but man, they're jumping on charge.
Yeah, that's true.
For some reason, strength 3 attacks just don't do it.
Yeah, charge, man. Strength 8 is nasty. Plus, they're a little tougher, too.
Yeah,
which is nice.
I don't know if you want the Storm Raven. I mean, it's expensive.
How much is it? It is. It's like $250. I mean, I would definitely take him out.
Right.
Yeah, I would take out the Razorback. I don't. I mean, I already have the transport and hold more guys. Then I would probably take out some other things too. Because at that point, I don't even need that many units with jetpacks when I put in the Star Raven.
I put in Razorbacks instead if you can. Because think about it this way. On this board right now, because that droid was a character, I had one target for anti-tank. So all my anti-tank went into the one target. That's why I crippled it real fast.
Yeah.
But if you have 3 or 4 of those, it's unlikely someone will be able to focus down 3 or 4 before you get in their lines. And then you can use the Razorbacks not only to shoot, but then to charge eat the Overwatch,
Yeah.
and then have your guys get in there.
That's what I usually do. Man, I like my guys with jetpacks that way because a lot of my stratagems evolve around guys with jetpacks.
You can do the jetpacks, that's great.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, unless you've got a way to deliver them to the enemy, they're going to get killed. It's tougher, I think, against my army because I don't have close combat guys. I'm like gunfighter.
Yeah.
So you
I
can
was
fight
even-
your way through.
I was even thinking because I could spend the Forlorn Fury. I mean, it's wiser to do it on the turn that you go first. So if it was me, but to make it like a headache, like I could have. Then you would charge on guys and just like put them out there for taking.
There's very few circumstances where I would charge anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it was down to one wound or something, and I knew I could kill it.
Yeah.
Even then, only strength 3 attacks. I'm not reliable on killing anything. Is that my die down there? Can't tell. It's a red one.
It might be.
Mine are slightly lighter color.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet if you didn't have the jetpacks on there, that would pay for the run items.
Right. That's why I was like, take those guys out.
The problem is, once you get out and kill whatever's in front of you, the rhino has to survive to keep you going other places.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
The rhino, or the Razorbacks, what, 90 points?
Yeah, the Razorbacks are like, let's see, 87 points in total.
Is that with the twin assault cannons?
Yeah, with the heavy bolters actually.
Oh.
Yeah. That's with. Yeah, that's with heavy bolters. With the heavy assault cannons, they are 114.
Oh, that's kind of expensive.
Yeah, see, then they're kind of expensive.
What's a base rhino cost? They're cheap,
This
aren't
right
they?
now, it is 72 points. So about almost 10, 12 points difference from Razorback. Oh, but you don't have, they can't shoot out of rhinos anymore, can't they? Yeah, see, that's another bad thing.
There's not much people can shoot out of anymore.
Yeah.